Hi there, I'm just popping in today to let you know about a really powerful aspect that's going on up in the heavens at the moment. There's lots of stuff going on with all the Aries energy and about to move into all the Aries energy. But there's lots of other things, what we call aspects, working away in the background. Now, aspects are what we call the relationship that planets have with one another. So sometimes planets are opposing each other, sometimes they're squaring each other, sometimes they're conjuncting and amplifying each other, and sometimes they're trining each other, so they're very harmonious with each other. So the one I'd like to talk to you about today is a square. Now, when two planets square one another, it's one of the more difficult placements, aspects that we have to work through, because what it's doing is it's showing you that there's two very, very different ways that you can achieve your goals. And what usually happens in these situations is that you're very comfortable in achieving your goals and going about your life in this way. That's what makes sense to you. That's what you've always done. That seems to be spot on for you. And then suddenly there's another way being shown to you, hey, you could maybe try and do it this way. But what happens is that we get very resistant. We're very used to doing things a certain way. And if that's what works for you, if it's not broke, don't fix it, all of that sort of thing. So we don't readily want to go and try a new way if the one we've got we think is already working for us. So what's happening here is these two planets square off at each other. They're helping us to expand strategically and in a way that's sustainable for the future and for the highest good of all concerned. So Jupiter and Gemini are saying, if you want to go about achieving your goals and doing things and getting something done at this time, then what you want to do is expand and be diverse and be more communicative. Ask questions, get more information, do some research, and also be diverse. Don't always have to do it the same way. There's other ways that you can do it, or sorry, not so much other ways that you can do it, but there's other branches that you can go off within what you're already doing, and you can expand upon that. So that's the Jupiter way of going about things. And then we have the Saturn way of going about things, which is all about discipline, hard work, and focus. And while Saturn is in Pisces, another sort of important ingredient to this aspect that's being formed at the moment is how important it is to be able to put what you want first. So Saturn in Pisces says, what do you want? Not what ticks all the boxes, not what makes sense to other people, or not what other people want from you, but what do you actually want? So when we put these two together, and this aspect, this square, is going to be going on until around about June this year. So it's an ongoing, slow-moving one, which will give us opportunities to see the different ways that we can go about achieving what we want to achieve, or going in the direction that we want to go in. And what it all comes down to, we can be expansive, or we can be disciplined, or we can be both. But what the choice you're going to make out of which one of these ways to go is going to be very much based on your ethics and your morals. What feels right for you? So this is a little bit of a taste, I feel, of what we're really going to be stepping into the more we move into this Aries energy, because this little square that's going on here is showing us the importance of aligning ourselves with what makes the most sense to you and works the best for you. And what works for me may not work for you, and that's fine. But we've got to be able to, rather than just doing this whole one-size-fits-all thing and thinking there's only one way to solve anything or fix anything, we've got to step out of that energy, and we've got to be able to look at what works for us, for you as an individual. And what you'll find within this is that you won't be alone. I mean, lots of people might think the same way as you do, or want to achieve the same way that you do. So, you won't be alone in this, but it's about finding what works for you and honoring that, because if it works for you, it makes sense to you, and therefore you're going to have the passion for it, you're going to have the motivation for it, and you're going to have the discipline to get it done. But if you're being asked to take on something that doesn't make sense to you, that doesn't tick your boxes or spin your wheels in any way, then you're going to be resisting it. So it's a really great time for us to look at what's really important to us. And what's also going to come out with this energy that's been created, is the importance of justice and the importance of the truth. And as we know, this is a time of great revelations coming out, and Jupiter's helping all of this happen as well. So enjoy this transit, but see what you can do to use it to be the best version of yourself you can be, and to look at different ways to achieve your goals. It doesn't always have to be about being expansive if you can just do some hard work. It doesn't always have to be about hard work if you can just do some communication. But just see what will work for you and enjoy this. And I'll be back again soon. Bye.